as it is we have seen, whether when external electric field is applied to polar or non-polar. See, this is the polar, this is non-polar, where the positive and negative charge of the molecule coincide. This is non-polar. There exists here some distance between positive and negative charge, because both the center do not coincide. Here this is coincide, this is non-polar, this is polar. On application of electric field, like this, one side positive, one side, this is the applied electric field in this direction. So how it will become? See, the polar molecule minus plus, because this is external, so the negative charge will be attracted towards the positive charge of the field. Here, on application of electric field, it will form like this, plus minus. This is external electric field, this is the dipole moment developed. Whether it's polar or non-polar, there exists a dipole moment, net dipole moment. There exists a net dipole moment. It may be a polar molecule, it may be a non-polar molecule. On application of external electric field, the net dielectric will be like this. The first column, this column and this column, what will happen in this one? And we can take this and this and this. So the first column, this side of the first molecule, this side is positive, all are positive. This side of the another molecule, negative, negative, negative. This negative, positive and negative of the dipole will cancels out each other. Here also this positive and negative of the dipole developed will cancel out each other. Here also same thing. In that case, what will happen? When it is cancelling out, it will look like this. Because this is already cancelled out. When it is cancelled out, we find a row of negative charge. We find a row of negative charge here, because this is row of negative side, this side. Here this positive and this is negative of this cancels out. Now here this is plus negative side, so it will be definitely positive and positive. The dipole disappears. There is a net uncancelled, because here you see one molecule, this is positive plus minus, another molecule minus plus, this and this will get cancelled, and this will left out. That is what happening here. So this uncancelled, this is uncancelled, this is uncancelled, this uncancelled negative and positive charge, negative and positive charge on the both ends of the dielectric. This is the dielectric frame. There is uncancelled, there is a will form an electric field from positive to negative. This is V. What we call it as electric field produced due to polarization of dielectric, or we can call electric field due to induced polarization. So these are called induced charges. Induced negative charges due to polarization of dielectric. And these are positive charge induced. See, this is positive charge of the external electric field. This is negative side of the external electric field. This we can call it as a minus Q or minus sigma, because sigma, what is sigma? Sigma is equal to charge by area. If it is minus, this will be also minus. Area cannot be minus. If this is plus, this will be also plus. This is minus Q of the electric field. And what about this one? This is plus Q of the polarized or induced charges. So, or we can call it as plus polarized, or we can call it as polarized induced. So, some book will be giving this one, some book will be giving this one. And this is the surface charge density of the applied electric field, and this is surface charge density of the polarized charges. See, after polarization, this cancels out, and then there is a left of charge in this side and this side, positive, negative and positive, and this positive and negative gives rise to a electric field, because electric field is from positive to negative, and this is due to polarization of the dielectric. But whereas the applied electric field is from positive to negative in this direction, EA. So, both applied electric field and polarized electric field due to this polarized charge are in opposite direction. Now, dielectric constant. Dielectric constant is ratio of the applied electric field to the reduced electric field. What is a reduced electric field? Reduced electric field, we can denote it as E reduced. See, when this dielectric is placed in between the plates, the electric field after polarization, the electric field inside the dielectric get reduced. Why? Because this is the applied electric field, and this is the electric field due to the polarization, that is plus to minus. This is plus to minus applied electric field, minus to plus. This is the polarized or induced electric field. We can write this way. And what is it? Because of this electric field is in the applied electric field is in this direction, and polarized or induced electric field in this direction, both are equal and opposite. The electric field inside the dielectric gets reduced. That is, reduced is equal to, that is, E reduced is equal to E applied minus E polarized or induced. See, the magnitude of applied electric field, that is EE is equal to sigma surface charge density of this one, divided by its area, and the magnitude of induced EMF. Induced electric field. Induced electric field, we can call it this way, or we will write EP is equal to surface charge density of the polarized charge divided by E. See, this is the induced charge, or the induced charge, negative surface charge density, polarized charge density, and this is positive charge, induced positive charge, or we can write positive polarized charge density. So, EP and induced equal to E polarized or R. We can use both the symbol. Now we will use this one because the dielectric is polarized. We used surface charge density of polarized charges. Now, since reduced electric field is equal to this much. What is reduced electric field? This is the reduced electric field. Therefore, E reduced electric field is equal to EA. E is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. This is sigma B by epsilon naught. This is the magnitude of applied. So, sigma by EA is equal to sigma by epsilon naught minus sigma P or sigma I by epsilon naught. So, E reduced is equal to sigma minus sigma P by epsilon naught. This is the reduced electric field. And dielectric constant means this dielectric constant, or we can call it as relative permittivity of dielectric. So it is nothing but the ratio of applied electric field divided by the reduced electric field. That is K is equal to EA by ER, EA by ER. So EA, what is EA? Applied electric field is equal to sigma by epsilon naught divided by E reduced equals sigma minus sigma polarized by epsilon naught, or K is equal to this gets cancelled, sigma by sigma minus sigma P. This is another result. So we have seen reduced electric field and dielectric constant. Now, relation between surface charge density and induced charge density. So this is surface charge density and this is induced charge densities or polarized charge density. And as it is, we know the K, that is dielectric constant, is equal to applied electric field divided by reduced electric field, and that we have proved K into sigma. So this is this much is, this is the things we have proved. And what is the relative permittivity? See K, now K, E applied is equal to E reduced is equal to EA by K from this expression, or E reduced is equal to E. What is EA? Sigma by epsilon naught into 1 by K. This is E reduced. As it is, we have made E reduced also. This is the E reduced and this is reduced. Comparing these two, sigma minus sigma polarized by epsilon naught is equal to sigma by epsilon naught into 1 by K. So we can cancel out this one, and sigma minus sigma P is equal to sigma by K, or we can take the sigma P outside. Sigma P is equal to sigma P, that is sigma minus sigma by K, where sigma is the surface charge density, this is polarized charge density, is equal to 1 minus 1 by K into sigma is equal to sigma, or sigma P is equal to K minus 1 by K into sigma. We know K minus 1 by K is always less than 1, because if K is equal to 10, K is equal to 10, K minus 1 is equal to 9 by 10, which is less than 1. So from here we can say sigma P is less than sigma, that is polarized surface charge density is always less than the surface charge density of the given applied electric field. As it is, we know K is equal to E applied divided by E radius, or E applied divided by E applied minus E polarized. This we have already seen. It means this is EA minus something, it means this will be always greater than 1, that is K, that is dielectric constant. Dielectric constant is always greater than 1, and it is a number. It is merely a number.